And hello there. Today I'm going to give you an honest review of The Infected. Now, this game looked like it had potential, but it is another flop in my opinion. You can tell right now this loading screen, it has no sound. The loading screen is not moving. The whatever they used to build this game is a sloppy system to build it on, and it does have crashes right now. It's still early access, but that's not an excuse for having fatal errors on something that is released, because that's what everybody does now, release their games. They should be playable. If they're going to have a fatal crash, don't make it 100% at a certain location and stuff like that. That is sloppy, and that's what happened to me. That's why I can't show you my real saved game, because I got what this game is all about is after 5 days or so, you get vampire zombies come and attack you. And at first it's just one, then the next day two. I got up to 4, and then it just started crashing because I don't know why. I don't know why I crashed. It says fatal error. They are attacking my base to destroy everything super fast. They're killing me super fast. I killed a couple of them, but I can't finish the fight because it crashes. And that happened a couple of times. So I can't even play that game because those guys will just spawn in right in front of me, and then I would have a fatal crash. And I wouldn't have enough time to talk to you about this game. This game is not really much for survival. It said survival. I thought it would be good. I saw a video guy going around there killing stuff with a bow, building a nice big huge base, and that's what I want to do. I want to build bases. I want to, have something, goals to survive and stuff like that. And having more vampires come and attack you, something that might be neat to survive. Having all that stuff. But ATV, it showed nothing about an ATV and driving around. It showed nothing about having houses here you can't interact with, you can't destroy. You have to search. The first goal in this thing is to rebuild your ATV so you can run around on the map and go places and find a place to build a base type of a thing. But you have all this stuff in here. I can't interact with it. I can't pick up any cup. I can't pick up anything. I can pick up a gas can. That's part of the quest right here. I can't destroy anything, which is sad. Can't interact with anything. Stuff has no spawning limits. You just spawn inside the house, obviously. You got to search stuff like this to find your random loot to get stuff. Your loot is another horrible thing I don't like about this game. Just 50 pounds, it's not enough. I already have 16 pounds worth of stuff, and as you can see, I don't have very much things that would weigh a lot in my inventory. I got one weapon built so far, and that is it. The crafting system is, the crafting table here. You have to build the recipe exactly, and you get sticks. You stack up to 5. If I have 5, I just need 1. If I put 5 on there, I can't craft anything because you have to have the exact amount. That can be fixed, and it should be fixed, because if I have stuff on there, just let me craft it. I don't need to go too nitpicky. Split, you got half or split 1, and when you have things that stack up to 50 for the plant fibers and stuff, because they're really small. When I only need 5 of those and I can't split 5 off, I gotta waste my time splitting everything off one at a time. They start you off with this shield right here I can't get rid of, so you get an automatic free shield, I guess. And then the other equipment on here is nothing. You got, you can make all this stuff, so you got heat and armor protection, which you're going to need, so get that stuff going. Technologies is what I didn't like right here. You got to find these technologies, okay, so you have to search around the map, so that's what I don't like. I don't like going around and searching these different houses to find recipes for some of the things that they have. Like, I understand it for that fridge there, like, yeah, sure, maybe something you could implement something to find and learn how to build a fridge out of nothing, basically. But your crafting benches, no, I don't need an advanced crafting bench to make an iron axe when you can make iron, simple in this game. It's just some of the requirements in this game are pretty horrible. Let's go over some of them now. So if you're going to play this game and you don't believe me, this is what you're getting into besides the crappy stuff right here. Like I said, when you go to the build menu here, the pain in the ass stuff, once you find it under other, build these fences, destroyed in a couple seconds. To build a fence gate, you need copper. They don't tell you where copper is. You're going to have to look it up and then find it that way, and probably you can't even get it off your basic forge. You're going to need an advanced thing to actually get copper just to build a wooden gate for your fence, which gets destroyed in 3 seconds or less. And then you have some spike traps in here. You can build that. And they get destroyed in a couple seconds too. So you basically have to upgrade it and get these things upgraded to actually do something. But they just get destroyed. They don't do any damage. Building this is just a pain in the ass. You build them all, just everything get destroyed in a couple seconds. It's not really much. You have everything organized here, but yeah, you need tech. You need tech for everything. You need tech for all this stuff. And then these are workbenches. And other things that are workbenches don't come in here and classify themselves as that. So I have to go over here to other. Maybe some of this stuff should be under workbenches. So I got gotta, where is the butcher's table? That's the thing you gotta find in here, and that is a key feature. Now, where is it under? It should be under. There it is. It's under food. So yeah, they put it under food, but it's a workbench basically. That's the problem. 10 iron ingots to build that thing. And you need to build it because they changed so much stuff in this game throughout the patches and stuff like that and the updates that playing this game is a different experience than that where you might see from earlier on. Killing an animal just to get a basic weapon like a basic bow. It seems like an easy thing to do like in every other game, and it seems like you got to make a stick and rope. But to get rope in this game, you got to build a crafting bench. Even though it just takes some easy materials, just 2 little materials that you get 5 off when you cut a tree down, and then you can't do it on here. You can't do it on there. You have to have a crafting bench and go through the same process as that is with this little bench. You just open up the same little table, and then you got to bring stuff over in like one at a time type of thing to build it. Okay, we got your rope. You got the the basic workbench. You can craft your bow. Then you can craft your arrows too. You make the one, and then you have an option to make more quickly if you have the stuff in your inventory. It's okay, not a problem. Now you can't fire it. So there's your problem right there. You have stone arrows in inventory, and you can't use your bow. You have to have a quiver. And now to get a quiver, you need animal hides, which means you need that butcher's table, and you need to pick up a deer and walk this fast. Anything that can actually harvest deer, a boar or a goat or a sheep maybe, can have some animal hides. This is how fast you're going to be walking. So basically you have to fix up your ATV, drive it to wherever you killed your animal, pick it up, put it on, and then drive to your base, wherever your butcher's table is, and then stick it on there just to get your animal hide. And by then, getting that much iron is processed to build, the anvil and the nails and all that kind of stuff. More than 5 days probably will pass unless you guys actually know what you're doing. But by then you're getting attacked by guys where you really need to have a bow and everything else set up. And that's if you're doing that. You can't build your base in that much time because you have to deal with your food and your hunger and your water. You got to boil your water and stuff like that. You can't just drink it or you're going to get sick and poisoned. You got to wash your hands after you kill stuff. Basic survival stuff. It's half survival and not enough survival for me to actually call it a real survival game, because you got to search around the map and do stuff like that and run through a whole bunch of different hoops for basic weapons, for basic defense and survival. You can make a spear and then you chuck your spear and that's it, because you only have 4 weapon slots to hold stuff in. You could, if you want to run around and harvest trees, you bring 1 axe and then maybe 3 spears with you, and then you have to rotate your weapons slowly. That's how fast it is to switch weapons. Very slow attack. Click. There you go. There's the attack. Very slow. The enemies attack, 5 times faster than you, I believe, and then they're always blocking. So yeah, they attack and then they're always holding up their block basically on you, so you can't do anything. They basically let it go and attack you right away. It's just a pain in the ass when there's 4 of them on top of you, type of thing, which is going to be more and more of a thing later on. And all the defenses you build, it takes them it really does take them 3 seconds to destroy your fence on you. It's like, why build anything? Like, just you can't win when the guys are can destroy stuff that fast. You need some more durability on your stuff, which takes a credible amount of time probably to build something and a lot of searching around. But it's more about searching the map for ingredients and stuff like that. And the crashes are the pain in the ass. I think I mentioned it already. I quit my game and it crashed, and then I had to go there and Control-Alt-Delete and go on there and end the task on that crash, on that fatal error, just because I wanted to quit my game. It had a fatal error on that. So yeah, the game is just not good enough for me in that regard. Some of the hoops you got to go through. That is my reasoning why I'm giving it just a 2 out of 10. It is not playable. If all the stuff was fixed up, it might get a 5 out of 10, be passable, be something to do, but not with these crashes and not with the hoops you got to jump through just to build a bow and defend yourself, and how fast your bases get destroyed. And then that doesn't take take into account the effect of running around this whole map and searching out these buildings and looking for loot boxes basically. That is not something I enjoy very much in my survival type games, looking for loot boxes. I like to earn it myself and have my own build out everything myself. I don't need an ATV unless I can make one on my own, type of a thing. That is my opinion, but that doesn't take very much account into why I would give it a 5 out of 10 normally, but now only gets a 2 out of 10 because of the fatal error crashes and the bad system that it's basically using overall. So overall, that is my review. Honest review, just a 2 out of 10. It's not worth my time. I don't recommend this game even after this stuff is fixed, because you got the basic fundamentals is run around the basic same map. You have to look stuff up, then it gets boring. So I lose my interest. We're going to have to look up stuff and which building section is going to have the recipe to make that advanced workbench, just so I can make my iron axe. Basically, which is too much. It's too much requirement. So maybe you can pass this video on to the dev, and then maybe you can get rid of some of the stupid things like that to make this game a little bit more enjoyable. Like, changing, looting a dead body should give me animal hide. Like, if I want more animal hides, then make me have that workbench. Maybe have stuff with more durability, or maybe the guys do less damage to them. So you actually, all that work that you put into building stuff isn't destroyed in a couple seconds. It's just a little bit too fast in how things get destroyed. It's just not. It's just, you spend all your time building up your base, or trying to, when they have guys spawn in right in front of you. Maybe have some warning signs. Maybe not have them spawn 2 feet in front of you, or right inside your base, as in my case happened a couple times. It's just not enjoyable when they do shit like that. Guys don't appear out of nowhere, and I don't appreciate that. Have them come at me from a distance and actually run into my actual fence, and maybe spend some time destroying it. Since it takes 2 trees, maybe they can take longer than it takes for me to cut down a tree to destroy a fence I built. That would be nice. Make it take longer than this. Make them destroy one of my fences, destroy my trap. Make it take longer than that. Not in like half the time. Basically, something that you made that's supposed to be durable because you built it with like however many logs it takes. It's just a lot of issues to fix to make this game even a 5 out of 10 for me. But anyways, that's enough rambling. There's just so much more that's wrong with this game that I can't get into, because it just takes forever to explain all the crap that you have to deal with for stuff like that, and how cheaply done most of the mechanics are, and how much time they waste for you. So overall, not worth it, in my opinion. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.